What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics. And today we got another Barbra Streisand song battle. This time we got Cry Me a River versus Not While I'm Around, brought to us by friend, longtime supporter, and patron of the channel, Sean. No, not this Sean. Sean, thank you, Sean. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the patrons who make this thing go. You like to support us in any way. Sometimes only $1 a month. It helps. I promise you it helps. We couldn't do this channel without it. Check out that Patreon link below. Okay, I did a Barbra Streisand song battle last month, and I was absolutely blown away. Had a great response to it. Great Streisand fans out there. Great insight. Shared with me a lot of stuff. Super appreciate it. So Sean brought another one, man, and I am greatly looking forward to it. Like I said, I was literally blown away. And if it's the first time watching this channel, I'm not the hyperbole reactor, right? I'm not going to freak out at every little thing and tell you everything's great. I'm a lot more analytical. And so when I say that, I have over 3,000 videos up. When I say I was blown away, I promise you, coming from me, that means something. All right, let's jump into it. With Cry Me a River from the Barbra Streisand album in 1963, her debut. This is a popular American torch song written by Arthur Hamilton, first published in 1953, and was made famous in 1955 with a version by Julie London. In 2001, that version was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. Arthur later said of the song, quote, "I had never heard the phrase. I just liked the combination of words. Instead of eat your heart out or I'll get even with you, it sounded like a good, smart retort to somebody who had hurt your feelings or broken your heart." Now, this is insane, but I saw that there's nearly 700 cover versions of this song recorded. So, I mean, I'm sure I probably heard this song, not Barbara's, but somewhere. But this is, like I said, off her debut album, but it's also the first song. It's the album opener, which I always put some gravity to that, right? It's the first song you ever would have heard by Barbra Streisand if you bought this album. And I think that says something of what she thought of it, the producers, and the record company. I'm going to have the lyrics up as always. Thanks again, Sean.
Now you say you're lonely. You cry the long night through. Well, you can cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You say you're sorry for being so untrue. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian. Told me you were through with me. Now you say you love me. Well, just to prove you do, cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian. Told me you were through with me. And now you say you love me. Well, just to prove that you do. Come on, come on, cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. I cried a river over you.
Okay, maybe I've heard that song. I don't know, because she's so outstanding at it that I think it probably would sounds like a different song. Obviously, when she hits the notes in the Cry Me a River part, not just at the end where she held it with this unbelievable control, her voice is so pure. It's just so technically perfect. It is just nothing that I've come across on the female vocalist side has ever sounded this pure to me. There are female vocalists that oversing songs because they were gifted with great voices. That is absolutely not what I'm talking about here. She stays within the confines of the song. She doesn't have to show off because her voice is absolutely perfect. Like, it's insane, man. Now we're going to skip way ahead 22 years to her 24th studio album. We got Not While I'm Around from the Broadway album. It's a song from the Stephen Sondheim musical Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. In that play, it's a duet between Tobias Ragg and Mrs. Lovett that first appeared on Broadway in 1979. So Barbra started her career on Broadway, and so consider this album in a sense returning to her roots after 2 decades of recording popular music of the day. Her record label, Columbia Records, objected to the planned content as it was not pop songs. But, and this is something that just fascinates me, that she had this kind of wisdom at the start of her career, especially the way record companies took advantage of people. She had signed a contract at the beginning of her career, which gave her full creative control in exchange for lower earnings. So she right away said, no, you're not going to tell me what I record, and in turn, I'm going to take less money. At this point, she stressed that due to the contract, she had the, quote, right to sing what I want to sing. Now, of course, Barbra knew best, because this album went on to sell over 8 million copies worldwide, reached #1 in the US in 1986, at a time where music had changed drastically, and this album still went to #1 on the Billboard Top 200, and earned her a Grammy Award for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance, and was nominated for Album of the Year. So, wow.
Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. Nothing's gonna harm you, no sir, not while I'm around. Demons are prowling everywhere nowadays. I'll send them howling, I don't care, I've got ways. No one's gonna hurt you, no one's gonna dare. Others can desert you, not to worry, whistle, I'll be there. Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time nothing can harm you, not while I'm around. Being close and being clever ain't like being true. I don't need to, I would never hide a thing from you like some. No one's gonna hurt you, no one's gonna dare. Others can desert you, not to worry, whistle, I'll be there. Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time, nothing can harm you. Not while I'm around.
Not while I'm around. Look, it's 22 years later, and oftentimes people who have fantastic voices, I mean, like I told you, I think hers is perfect. You know, it's tough, man. There's a lot of mileage on the voice, a lot of things that she has done between 63 and 85. You would not know it. There's no mileage on this voice. It's just fantastic. And once again, I just have to praise the way she stays within the parameters of the song and does not try to show off because she doesn't need to. The voice is perfect. Just perfection, man. Perfection. And you believe it. You believe exactly what she's telling you. No one's going to harm you, not while she's around. Well, now I get to the ridiculousness where I have to choose a favorite track. It's usually not super difficult on these song battles. This one, I mean, you can't choose for me on performance because I think both the performances are fantastic. I liked Cry Me a River just a little bit better. I like the song a little bit better. So I guess I'll go with that, but there's no wrong answer here. But most of you that are watching this are watching it because you're Streisand fans. So you're going to know a million times more about all this than I ever will. So let me know what song you think won down below. And I asked this on my first video. I'm going to ask it again on her battle. What do you think her best album is? I know that's hard to choose oftentimes because I'm going to start running through her catalog. I'm not going to start at the beginning. That would be the best place to do it. But I don't have that time right now, so I kind of want to skip around. So let me know what you think there. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, give this a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Like I said, we got over 3,000 videos. Just type an artist in that bar above, and you're probably going to find that we have a video of them. But thanks again to Sean. Until next time, guys, I will see you.